All right, folks, let's have a quick look at the forecast. We are tracking showers that have already moved in some of our northern counties. Now, those will be the counties that you see to the north, and they already have the clouds in place. And we also have some spotty showers and even some thunderstorm activity that moved in. Now, wasn't a bad day overall. It was actually very warm. If you walk outside right now, you can still feel the air, if you will. So giving us that sensation that it is summertime, even though it's not. But it definitely has a summer-like feeling going on out there because it's so muggy and steamy as you walk outside. A couple of little storms I wanted to point out for you. One that's north of Columbia near Pontiac. This one has probably been the most active one we've seen through the day, and it's been giving us some ongoing downpours. We've been seeing that wet weather from areas over near Blythewood, then skirting into Killian, now moving over near Pontiac, and so including Polo Road, Windsor Lake Boulevard, Hardscrabble Road. You've been in that for a while. Also Kelly Mill, also into Cherokee Boulevard. So those are areas getting a nice little dose of rain. You get yours a little early on. Everyone else is probably going to have to wait until tomorrow because what we see out here now is starting to dwindle down because it's losing the daytime heating that really supports this activity. So over near Gilbert, Batesburg, Leesville, a nice little downpour in place for you. Probably won't last all that long, but it is going to be moving closer to this one that's here over near Saluda. We're looking at a couple of showers there. Saluda, you've actually seen one shower. This one is actually dwindling and dying down, and there may be a developing one behind that one. So just kind of looking at the rain here and there and spotty. And our future radar is doing a pretty good job on picking up on how widely scattered these storms are. So you see a few up here near Camden, then you see one or two near Lexington, and then one near Saluda. That's what we call widely scattered. It's in place for the evening. Most of it is expected to die down again because it is going to get cooler. So that means we lose daytime heating. But we will keep the cloud cover overnight. Overnight lows will settle in the 60s. And then we get going tomorrow. We are tracking dry conditions for the morning commute. It should be dry for you, but then we see the rain pushing in right around midday or so. Seeing a few showers that will intensify into a few downpours and maybe some lightning and some rumbles of thunder. This probably coming in your early afternoon, and this will continue off and on as we go into the evening commute. The temperatures at that point will start to drop. So we'll probably more than likely start out with your temperatures in those 60s. And through the course of the day, we're going to be falling into the 50s and then the 40s by bedtime. Wet weather in the 40s for you to go to bed on Friday night and wake up on Saturday morning. And those temperatures that we wake up with on Saturday morning will be cold, raw and wet, and they're going to stay like that for most of the day. That's the reason Saturday is a first alert weather day. We will be tracking wet weather for most of the day, those chilly temperatures, and that rain probably adding up to about an inch just for the day on Saturday. Now, altogether, I expect us to get about 2.5 to 3 inches, but just the rain on Saturday could add up to a full inch or so. All right, wet weather continues for us. If you're going to be out and about during that 5 o'clock hour on Saturday, 6 o'clock, watch out for breezy conditions and chilly conditions as that rain continues to fall. Rain will continue probably up until about bedtime. That's 9, 10 o'clock at night, and then starting to dwindle as we get to about midnight and 1 to 2 a.m. on Easter morning. So for Easter morning services, sunrise services, there will probably be some rain around, but more than likely it will start to move out by normal services about 10 or 11 o'clock. Still going to be chilly though. We're going to start out the day in the 40s, and we're only going to warm up if we get some sunshine on Easter Day. If we don't get the sunshine breaking out before the sun goes down, it is going to be another chilly day for you. And so that means both days over your weekend will be cool and dreary. All right, that rain chance at 100% for our first alert weather day on Saturday. And then your 10-day forecast shows it all spelled out here. 76 tomorrow, which is really going to feel warm for you as you go through the day. 47 overnight and 49 during the day Saturday. That first alert weather day in place for the day. Easter Sunday rolls around. If you're trying to do an Easter egg hunt, you probably want to wait until that afternoon. And then 65 on Monday with more sunshine. The sun continues through Tuesday and Wednesday as we reach highs in the 70s. And then we're tracking wet weather for Thursday and Friday.